The person who pressed snooze this morning wasn't the real you. It was your weaker self. And that version has been winning day after day. The samurai followed 4 rules to eliminate that weak self before it even woke up. Here's how. Rule 1. The 5-second Shugyo. You think laziness means not wanting to get out of bed. That's incorrect. Laziness is the space between the alarm and movement. That 5-second pause, that's where defeat happens. The samurai called this Shugyo, discipline training, designed to build mental strength. But here's the part no one mentions. Every second you stay there, you're not recovering. You're training yourself to become someone who breaks their own promises. Your brain is constantly practicing weakness. Buddhist monks stand beneath freezing waterfalls. They don't bargain with the cold. They don't pause to count. They simply step in. So here's rule 1. The alarm sounds. Your feet touch the floor within 5 seconds. No thinking, no bargaining. This is not about motivation. It's about ending the dialogue. Right now, you're telling yourself that 5 more minutes won't matter. That's the voice. The samurai called it your weaker self, and it has been winning every morning of your life. Tomorrow morning, don't argue with it. Just act. Rule 2. The ritual of discipline. You're not preparing for the day. You're already in it. This moment is the day. Brushing your teeth. That's the habit. Making your bed. That's the discipline. The samurai called this Budo, turning your whole life into a dojo. Here's what they understood. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you can't make your bed with discipline, what makes you believe you'll manage the 3 p.m. crisis with discipline? So, rule 2. Choose 3 morning actions. Do them the same way, in the same order. Every single day. No exceptions means no negotiation. You know that feeling when you're rushing, half-dressed, can't find your keys, and already running late. That isn't bad luck. That's what disorder looks like when discipline skipped breakfast. The samurai had a saying, small matters should be treated seriously. Great matters should be treated lightly. It sounds backward. It isn't. When you treat your morning coffee as a meaningful ritual, a board meeting becomes just another moment. That's why they could face death without fear. They had already practiced discipline in thousands of small moments. Your morning is not preparation for life. It is life. Rule 3. Do the thing you avoid. Real warriors didn't train forever in comfortable dojos. They deliberately looked for discomfort. The samurai called this Musha Shugyo the warrior's journey, and yours begins at dawn. Here's the truth. The workout you skip isn't really about fitness. The cold shower you avoid isn't really about the temperature. It's about weather. You're the kind of person who faces hard things or someone who bargains with themselves until they choose an easier option. Rule 3. Every morning, do one thing you resist. A cold shower, a workout, that difficult email, 20 minutes of silence. It doesn't matter what it is. Do it first before your weaker self fully wakes up. You've been saying you'll start working out for months. Know why you haven't? Because you're waiting for the right time. There's no right time. There's only 6 a.m. before you. Remember all your excuses. Right now, you're thinking, I'll do this tomorrow when I'm more prepared. That's the trap. The journey doesn't begin when you're ready. It begins when you step forward. Rule 4. Become the rule. These first 3 rules are shoe. You're copying, following, obeying. It feels mechanical. It's meant to. But here's what happens. Around day 30 to 40, you stop doing your morning. You become your morning. The alarm rings and your feet hit the floor before you even think. The ritual moves through you, not because of you. The Japanese call this transcendence. You no longer choose discipline. You become discipline. Rule 4. Trust the process for at least 100 days. The goal is not perfection. It's change. You're not creating a habit. You're shaping a new identity. Miyamoto Musashi went 60 duels undefeated, not because he practiced sword techniques, but because he became the sword. His hand and blade were one. You're not trying to develop discipline. You're becoming someone for whom discipline is as natural as breathing. And when you reach that stage, you won't even remember the person who used to bargain with their alarm clock. So here's your choice, and I mean right now, this moment. Tomorrow morning that alarm will ring, and you'll have two paths. Path 1, you hit snooze. You negotiate. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'll truly do it. That's acceptable. Most people choose this path for their entire lives. Path 2, you remember this moment. Your feet hit the floor within 5 seconds. You follow the ritual. You confront what you usually avoid. In 100 days from now, you won't even recognize who you are today. The samurai had a saying, tomorrow's battle is won during today's practice. Your future is being shaped right now by the choice you make when that alarm rings. You don't need motivation. You need to start. The path will teach you everything else. Your change begins tomorrow at dawn. Don't negotiate with